Good evening. Belmont University has come under fire for its plan to build a controversial batting facility in the Edge Hill neighborhood.
But both supporters and opponents have been excited about a new after-school enrichment program that was promised as part of the deal. The only problem? There's no money for it.
Investigative reporter Jennifer Kraus discovered documents that show Belmont knew this but continued to aggressively promote the program anyway.
Turns out they don't even have money for this project.
Oh my God. Well,
Octavia Covington couldn't believe it. When Belmont University announced it wanted to build a 2-story athletic facility with batting cages, locker rooms, and offices for their baseball coaches at the city-owned Rose Park, neighbors complained and tried to stop the plan. So Belmont then announced the project would include an ambitious after-school enrichment program here at the Easley Center, run by Metro Schools for the Edge Hill neighborhood kids. Belmont talked up the program during this interview with us last September.
The children will be receiving academic tutoring and mentoring after school. They'll be receiving a hot meal at the school sites as well as at the community center at Rose Park. And then when they split up to do their extracurricular activities, some of which will be artistic activities, some of which will be studying about their community and their neighborhood and the history of baseball in Rose Park.
But as Belmont has used the enrichment program as a selling point for its batting facility, the university has known there's no money to pay for it. According to emails, Metro Schools needed at least $130,000 to provide the after-school and summer programs that had been promised to the residents of Edge Hill. Metro applied for a federal grant last year, but in July told Belmont we did not receive the funding and will not be able to move forward on the partnership. But MNPS added, we have not given up. But a month later, Metro again informed Belmont we did not receive our federal funding to get this project off the ground and running. Yet Belmont kept right on plugging the extended learning program as it tried to sell the community on the batting facility.
They're going to use it for the extended learning after schools program to teach the children of the area and the participants in the after schools program batting practice skills, pitching skills, things like that.
And when Belmont had to get the Metro Planning Commission to approve the athletic facility last October, Belmont again held out the enrichment program as a key component of the project. The university submitted letters from Edge Hill area churches and community groups, all expressing support for the project, including the proposed enrichment program for kids. And more than 24 Edge Hill residents signed pre-printed letters that urged the commission to vote for the batting facility and described in detail what the affiliated enrichment program would provide their kids.
How much did that convince you to support this program?
a whole lot.
Mary Stewart signed one of those letters expressing her support, and so did Octavia Covington.
They made it sound good to me and a whole lot of other people in the Edge Hill home.
If you knew they didn't have the money, would you have signed this?
No. I don't think it's right. I really don't, Miss Kraus. You know, that's false advertising, ain't it? It really is.
Belmont repeatedly declined our request for an interview, but wrote in an email, if you are implying that we intentionally misled or misrepresented any aspect of this partnership in regards to the extended learning enrichment program, I can confirm that is absolutely false. They later told us it was Belmont's clear understanding that MNPS was and is committed to continuing to pursue the required funding to make these programs a reality. And any past references to these enrichment programs as benefits to the Edge Hill community were made in good faith based on this understanding. Metro Schools still, though, has not found a way to fund the enrichment program. And Belmont, as recently as December, was still promoting it, as we found at this community meeting.
This would be the first extended learning program that offers athletic enrichment opportunities.
The folks in Edge Hill, who were once strong supporters, say not so much.
Do you still support the project?
No,
Why not?
because they don't have enough money to have the program to get it started. And they should have had enough money before they had supposed to sign this.
Metro Schools told us today that while the extended learning program is still a goal, they still have not found any way to pay for it. And so far, they haven't applied for any grants other than the one they failed to secure last year.